When Doctor Strange cast the memory spell at the end of No Way Home, the world forgot Peter Parker. But the universe doesn't simply erase, it compensates. Reality shifted to fill the hole Peter left behind. And somewhere in Brooklyn, a new story quietly began. A story about another teenager feeling strange changes. The name he carried was one the Spider-Verse already knew. Miles Morales. Peter's name was gone, but destiny cannot stay empty for long. The multiverse seeks balance, a replacement, a successor. In a quiet apartment, a boy began sketching Spider-Man's mask, not knowing why the image felt so familiar, so real. Dreams of swinging through city skylines haunted his nights. The spider's legacy was already reaching out to him. When the sky cracked and Strange sealed the rifts, not everything went home. Some fragments, pieces of memory, energy, and DNA slipped through. Whispers say one of those fragments belonged to a different spider, not Peter Parker, but someone born of another world entirely. Miles Morales might not have entered Peter's universe. He stayed, a ghost of another timeline hidden within New York City. Brooklyn, the other side of Spider-Man's New York, a place alive with music, murals, and movement. Here lives a boy with a passion for art and technology. His father, a police officer. His uncle, a man with secrets. He dreams of something greater, something he can't yet explain. The name on his school records reads simply, Miles. What if Miles once met Peter Parker before the spell? What if the magic erased that meeting from both their minds? A handshake, a few words, maybe even a rescue, all gone. But the memory might still echo somewhere deep within him. Why else would he draw a face he shouldn't remember? The past is gone, but destiny remembers the truth. Doctor Strange believed he closed the cracks completely. But what if one remained? Small, invisible, unstable. A passage connecting two Spider-Men across time and fate. It didn't open wide enough for a villain or a god, just enough for a boy to slip through unnoticed by all. A boy named Miles Morales, stranded in a world not his own. Some say Strange's magic wasn't perfect. It glitched. People forgotten by Peter still dream of his face. Footage flickers. Cameras malfunction when he walks by. And a faint electrical pulse lingers in certain places. It's the same energy that marks Miles Morales' powers. Coincidence? Or proof that the two are linked forever? In an early No Way Home concept draft, a file was labeled Morales. No character was ever shown. No actor confirmed. But Marvel's habit of planting long-term seeds is no secret. The studio has done it before, quietly setting up heroes in shadows. Maybe Miles was never meant to debut loudly. Not yet. He was meant to exist silently until the right moment arrived. Late at night, Miles begins hearing things he can't explain. Heartbeats echo from rooftops. Footsteps sound louder. His reflexes sharpen. His senses burn with color and sound. He feels the city, every vibration, every motion. It's more than coincidence, more than imagination. It's the spider inside him beginning to wake. Aaron Davis, a small-time thief, a name easily forgotten. But comic fans know him better as the Prowler. He once mentioned having a nephew in Brooklyn. That single line in Homecoming was no accident. It was a message to those paying attention to the future. A quiet hint that Miles already walked among us. What if another radioactive spider survived Oscorp's labs? What if it never escaped to Midtown, but Brooklyn instead? A different strain, dormant until the spell disrupted reality. The magic that erased Peter may have awakened new DNA. And on one silent night, it finally found its host. Miles Morales, bitten by destiny itself. Peter continues to live unseen, protecting a city that forgot him. but someone else begins stopping small crimes across Brooklyn. No flashy headlines. No hero's name, just a figure in black and red. Police call him the Shadow Spider, unaware of who he is. But deep down, the city can feel something familiar returning. The spider symbol, reborn in a new soul. Miles dreams of a man in red and blue falling through the clouds. He can't see his face, but the voice feels warm and kind. Each night, the dream ends with the same words, "You're next." He wakes up sweating, hand twitching like he's firing a web. Is it memory, prophecy, or a remnant of another life? Some destinies refuse to stay buried. The TVA has recorded strange energy readings around Brooklyn, fluctuations that match multiversal breaches seen in Loki. But these aren't villains or gods. They're human-level distortions, like someone existing in two realities at once. Someone who shouldn't be there, but somehow still is. Someone named Miles Morales. Rumors say Spider-Man 4 will focus on Peter rebuilding his life, working alone, unknown, but still driven to protect the city. But maybe he won't stay alone for long. A mysterious teenager new to his powers could cross his path. Their bond might mirror what Tony and Peter once shared, a torch passing from one spider to the next. Behind every headline, Marvel hides small truths. Concept art showing two Spider-Men swinging side by side. A production listing titled The New Web. Each clue feels like a whisper from the future. A future where Peter Parker isn't alone anymore, because another spider has already answered the call. Every universe needs its protector. Every spider needs its world. Peter's world is lonely now, but not empty. The spider's energy always finds a way to continue. It's more than power. It's purpose, connection, destiny. Somewhere in Brooklyn, that legacy breathes again, and its name Miles Morales. Imagine a quiet alleyway at dawn. Two masked figures meet. Neither speaks, yet they both feel the same pull of fate. One stands tall, weary from loss. The other, young and hopeful. Their eyes lock. No words needed. No introductions made. The spider doesn't need names to recognize its kin. For the first time, there are two webs in one world. The multiverse is no longer separate. It's converging. Heroes, variants, and echoes are blending into one timeline. Miles Morales may not arrive. He may have always been here, waiting, growing, preparing for his moment in the light. And when that moment comes, Peter will not be forgotten. He will be remembered through the next spider to rise. So, does Miles Morales already exist in Peter's world? No one knows for sure, but the clues say everything. Marvel's silence is never emptiness, it's patience. The Spider-Verse moves slowly, but always with intention. And maybe, just maybe, the next swing won't belong to Peter Parker. It'll belong to the boy from Brooklyn, Miles Morales. In the vast Spider-Verse, threads sometimes cross without warning. A flash of red and black, a face seen in reflection, a name unspoken. Peter might one day feel a presence he can't explain. Familiar yet new. A heartbeat echoing through the web of worlds, pulling him closer. For one brief moment, two realities may overlap like ripples in time. And in that instant, Miles Morales will finally see his reflection staring back. Every era of heroes begins with a spark, a meeting of fate. Peter's journey was one of sacrifice. Miles's will be one of legacy. Two spiders, two worlds, one shared responsibility that binds them forever. The city will whisper their names, never knowing their faces. Because the spider never dies, it simply evolves. And together, they will weave a brand new web for the future.